don't think I could be a farmer.
Alright, so I may have just taken a couple extra minutes to get ready because I was getting dressed. I'm not done though. I wanted to get it done in time, but I didn't want to keep you on the loading screen too much. Excuse me.
Want to play around with the colours of your clothes?
Clock tower. Marvelous, isn't
Alright,
it?
the ensemble's not done yet, alright? So don't judge me too harshly yet. But anyway, there's a couple of things I should do immediately. You know what, actually I'm gonna get my clothes done first. There's one more piece of attire that I wanted to get put on. And I forgot to buy it. Because I had to... Ah, good job, mate. I was worried because I was worried you might end up getting a couple of spoilers.
Ah, come here and play some real game.
No, I'm sure there's somewhere in here. There's Fiendish Fashions. Where?
Hi, you're new to this place.
Yeah, sorta. Where's the fashion store? That's a tattoo. You know what? I don't think we have a tattoo. I'll have to wait a minute anyway.
Cheers.
Where the hell?
Nice one. Thanks.
That's potions. The crappy thing is that I know that I get this eventually anyway.
Wakey, wakey! It's day breaking!
Oh, this is it. Alright, awesome. And you'll see that because I had so much real estate, I've picked up a bunch of money since the last time. Because I haven't actually played this since the last time I streamed it. I assume you're the one who owns this place, so I would like you very much to come in here, please. Please come in. No, you're not the store owner, alright. Who is? Yeah, no, it's me. That's great. But I can't buy my own products, I need to have the store clerk. Come on, I need to complete my ensemble. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know, this service is terrible. I really need to whip them into shape. Are you the... Are you the one that I'm waiting for? If you are the you, I'd like very much...
Hey, it's Lionheart. How's it going?
Where the...
You're just a great mutt, aren't you?
What do you hate me? What the hell's your problem? Yeah, no, leave me alone, Roland. I'm gonna go sleep. Roland, shut the hell up.
How you doing, pal?
Yeah, hi,
I saw him.
Yep.
It be true.
I'm not ready yet.
The old
Hold on.
two
I'm not ready to go questing yet.
You're nothing but a...
You'll never forget.
Invite someone else along.
So there was two of us, right? No, three. Then the fella with the weed. So that's five. Anyway,
The barkeeper
here
here
is
is inscrutable.
but all the gin got.
Come on. Where?
Oh well.
Sorry. I know you didn't hear me, but...
You're always welcome in my store.
No. buy that.
You've
Where
bought
are
a
they? Where
fine
are they?
item.
Don't tell me they're not here. Are they not here? I'm sure they're supposed to be here. Well, that sucks.
I hope it brings you enjoy.
God dang it. I know we get him eventually at some point. So we'll just have to wait. For now, let's put those on. And we'll put that on. What have I got for dyes here? I don't even remember. It's nothing particularly amazing, unfortunately. No, we'll just go with that. We're kind of just cobbling together something that's not as fabulous
Very
as we would
fetching.
want it to be, but I know we'll get there eventually. Anyway, welcome back. So we got a few quests that we got to get done, and it might actually be might actually be this that we actually get the boots that I'm thinking of. For some reason, I'm thinking it has something to do with Knothole Island. I think. I know what boots I'm after, and I know that they're in the game. I just don't remember where they are. Oh, right, the Assassination Society. That shit hasn't happened yet.
They're just chieftain, make it hot, chieftain, make it rain, chieftain, make the rain go away. I'm just a poor, unelected official.
Then you're not very official, are you, you dumb shit?
So, the bringer of drizzle, flooding, and chaos
Hello.
returns. Your meddling must have angered the gods, because they haven't stopped spitting at us
No, they
since
just
you
don't
left.
like you. Nobody likes you.
I hold you personally responsible, and there's only one way we can resolve this
I like the
unfortunate
voice actor, though.
situation. You must find the final totem and restore the power over the weather to me. I mean, to us.
I used to have
Enter
a
the
voice
storm
name-
shrine and
voice
bring
actor's
me
name
us
memorized.
the
I can't
ice
remember what it is
totem,
now.
and you will be compensated, and so on and so forth.
Alright, so this is the third and final leg of the Knothole
Assuming the
Island
rains
questline.
haven't
Have you
washed it
finished the
away,
Knothole
the
Island
storm
questline,
key should be
Stromby?
buried somewhere over there. Do this great deed, and you shall be remembered always as our greatest hero. Absolutely.
Especially while wearing this, I feel like I should be known as the greatest hero ever lived wearing this.
These are good times to be a shopkeeper.
Yeah, because we didn't do much cross-dress in the last
How may
episode,
I
so
help you today?
I wanted to make up for it, but the boots that I want, they're not here.
I wish I could afford clothes like those.
Yeah, they're fabulous, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
I just thought of something.
Ooh, those slavers possess.
I don't think that they'll be here, but even if they're not, I can potentially get up onto the please stairs.
With the monkey's paw attached. Place
I
your
don't
bets
think she
and
sells
win.
clothing. Oh wait,
no one
no,
I'd
hold on.
rather serve than
I
you.
went to completely the god dang wrong store. Yeah, no, see, she's selling the shittier version. She's selling the one with only one organ slot.
You really should
No, I'm
purchase
not,
that.
because you haven't got the
I
good
have
shit.
one myself,
Fortune.
and
I'm
it's
sorry.
great. Lovely coat.
It is lovely, isn't it? I know people seem to compliment me on my clothing a lot more now than cross-dressing.
It's always
She
my
might-
fault. Rain,
Clothing?
sunshine,
No, you don't have clothing. Yeah, no, you... Wait a minute, I can buy this though.
Creation of town fun.
Oh,
Why are you trying to
it's
ruin my
it's not
mood?
visible under the powdered wig. Oh, because here, this is the hairstyle that I. Wait, what were we talking about? I don't know where you dropped out, Strumpy. I was probably just talking about me cross-dressing. Because this is the hairstyle. It's the hairstyle that Hammer has. I don't know, what's it really... You know what, that'll work. Well, you're cosplaying Hammer. There's nothing really far out though.
That looks pretty cool.
How am I
I'm a
both
really
scary
big
and
fan.
attractive?
Can you give me an
Also,
autograph?
I don't know whether I really like the idea of being more attractive to somebody of an inappropriate age. In fact, I'm quite certain I don't.
I'll do my best to
Oh!
serve.
Yeah, this worked. Oh, he's got him! He's got him! He's got him!
That's a fine item. There you go. Come back anytime.
Oh, that's much better. There we go.
It's very nice if I could get an autograph with you. Did you get dressed in the dark? I do
Oh.
that sometimes.
I'm getting shit on by a, what, a
You are the
5-year-old.
most extraordinary person I ever met.
I'm so happy. I feel like dancing.
Oh, now this is fabulous. Oh, I'm much happier now. I was so worried that it was going to take me forever to find the boots that I was after. I mean, I think these are the boots that I'm after. I thought they were supposed to go up further up your leg, but might actually be. Oh wait, no, these might actually be different boots. I mean, they'll work for now, definitely, but I don't think that they're the boots that I was thinking of. The boots that I'm thinking of, they're supposed to be like thigh-high boots. They're supposed to go all the way up, I think. Okay, so we've got one last key to dig up, and that's right here. And then, if you're with me for the first leg of the Knothole Island quest, you'll remember me pointing out a shrine right from the beginning. This is the key to the Storm Shrine. If you hold it close to your ear, you can almost hear the sound. That would be pretty awesome. I think that would be pretty awesome to have something like that. Anyway, you might remember the shrine that I pointed out in the first leg of this quest line. That's where we're headed now, because that's actually the final shrine. So the exact location that we dig up the first key is also the location where we'll be accessing the final shrine. Come on, Ranger. There's something else I need to be doing at some point. Oh, hi, Valorant. There's not a lot that can stand out to a full volley from the Red Dragon. And there's even less that can stand up to a fully upgraded Master Clockwork Pistol, which is what I'm aiming for. Excuse me.
Yay!
I like to imagine people are celebrating my outfit.
You look like you
I don't actually cross-dress much in real life.
what it takes to play the
I
best
don't have a
card
lot of
game in
interest in
Albion.
it, but it's funny doing it.
Hour awaits.
I know, I probably do it in real life for a good enough reason. Oh, there is two. Oh, and there's something else I almost forgot. Well, it's because I haven't actually been back here since we got the last thing, the last totem. Because there's a treasure you can only access while Not Whole Island is in its rainy form, so to speak. While it's being pissed on. There's a treasure chest. It's around here somewhere. Where is it? It's over here. Where is it? No, it's over here. Sure, it's over here. Randy, do you see it? I'm sure it's over here. I'm sure there's one up here somewhere. You can only get... Unless I already got it. Oh no, it's over there. That's why I was wrong. It's over here. Ooh, skinny potion. Definitely want to be thin and skinny, don't we? I think we're actually already probably at about as skinny as possible. Because most of my size is actually from my higher muscle. Because as you increase your strength, your character's body gets larger anyway, so that's what, and he ends up getting like a muscle gut. You to go away, and there's probably more hobs, so I'd like them to go away too. That one was actually there's no need for me to shoot it. Alright. So yeah, you might remember it. That looks pretty fantastic, doesn't it? Dive spot over here? No, it's not. There might be one over here though. There is, there we go. Now remember, I'm only getting that amount of income because I've currently got a couple of the properties that I own. I've got a couple of them set at really, really high rent, and I actually have to set them back at some point. I mean, I don't have to. There's no requirement for me to, but I mean, I don't want people paying shitloads of money to get pissed and get educated. That would be wrong. Overcharging people for pursuing their education. Don't know what kind of person would do that. Whoever does, then I don't think they're a very nice person. How many of those have we got now? I don't think we've got... I'm quite certain we haven't got all of them. No, 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 no. What the? What? here? Is it miscellaneous? Oh, it's in miscellaneous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So we're missing 8 and 10. I know, if you want to see the whole history thing, I'll read through them properly later, but if you want to know what's going on, it's kind of important to read them in order. Ouch, that hurts. I'd rather you don't. If you pay close attention, you'll actually see in each of the shadows that exist in this game, their model, or the silhouette for their model, or their model that is a silhouette, it comes from an already existing enemy type. So you have hobs, you have banshees, you have highwaymen, I think you have bandits as well. Alright, so this is actually the area that I was talking about that would actually be pretty akin to what the Temple of Light would look like. Allowed it to fall to the Temple of Shadows. That's what it would look like. Oh, it's very reminiscent of what it looks like. So it's either, I think it's either supposed to reference that, or it's supposed to just look similar. It's just supposed to be, they just pulled it from that part of the game. And that one goes in there. God dang it. So sorry, I'm eating lollies. What is this? What is this? This attire? Sean, is that what you're talking about? I think this is my favourite one yet. I like how we got the stovepipe hat. We're still working on the boots though, because I actually think that there's another set of boots. I got the cape. I kind of want to use this. Let's have a look. Oh, that's fabulous! Look at that. Because we're not wearing the coat that I had on before. But you'll notice that it comes with the cape and it comes with shoulder pads. Actually, I can't remember. Can I? What the? Oh. I thought that there was a way to save an outfit. That's kind of disappointing. I don't know, hopefully I'll remember it. Alright, so that one's up there, we need to go this way. And then it heads back to the entrance, to the area, or it heads into the building that's up near the entrance. I don't know why I didn't mention this. I mean, it's something I probably should have mentioned, but I didn't think about it. if you've actually got your weapon out and you're pressing A to sheath it, but your character's not putting it away, that's an indicator that there's still an enemy in the area. Although, Ranger will also tend to growl if there's an enemy in the area too. And back to start. I tend to prefer the gun. Why I tend to stick the skill as my main. It's unbelievable the amount of damage you can do to a single enemy from a distance. In such rapid succession. Right, so I think this might be the location I was thinking of where you have to turn around, because I think there's something behind me. It is. Okay, I don't think you have to turn around, but I know that there's something over here. Yeah, a lot of the augments that I'm picking up, they're not worth it, really, because they're all double-edged sword sort of augments. I mean, I went through this earlier, but I'll show you what I mean exactly. So, for example, Thug augment, you don't scare easily, but that intimidates people, so it makes you more scary. So it wouldn't be necessarily bad. I'm not too worried about scaring people, but I'm also not worried about being scared, so there's no point in me using it. Flame's Curse, you do fire damage instead of normal damage, but you also cause less general damage and take more. You gain extra experience in battle, you also cause less damage and take more. I mean, this one's a pretty good one, but there's also not much point for it, to me. Because I think you only get, I think it's what, 20 gold? I think it's only 20 gold for each kill, so it's not really worth it because I'm making far more from my real estate and such. You know, I'd rather save that slot for something that gives me something more useful. I'll admit I did not remember that was there. Thanks to games like this, I've got a good... I'll use that. So stupid tall. Games like this, I've got a pretty good habit of looking around and searching everywhere first. Oh no, we're trapped. Ow! That hurt very much. Stop doing that. We're done already? Yep, we're done already. Oh, this room. I think this is actually one of the first rooms that you actually encounter if you start the Not Whole quests as soon as they're available and you have them right from the start. I think this is actually the first location you encounter where there's ladders, and I think this is also the only location in the game where you'll actually jump across gaps like this, because you'll notice that the animation's a little bit shaky when he lands. See? He slides slightly. So you can tell they didn't actually intend for you to actually really do this, so to speak. Because the vault's, it's more, you're going to use it all the time for jumping down over a cliff or something like that. Up there, I guess. No, I think there might be a way to jump down. still don't know what you were talking about before. The interesting find. Laser cause electrical damage, charge weapon cracks and parts, which may be why your health is constantly being done. So this weapon actually steals your health. If you have more than 75% of your maximum health, it will actually drain it back down to where it's 75%. So while you have that augment equipped, you'll always be missing the first quarter of your health bar. So where it is now, roughly, that's where my health would be stuck at. On Whole Island, they actually sell a lot of really, really good augments. In a lot of cases, it'll give you all the positives and any of the negatives. If you find the right augment. The only trade-off is you have to pay for it. But I think that was another case where Lionhead basically was patching an earlier decision. Because in the original game, you'll notice that all the augments that you get from outside of Not Whole Island, they're all double-edged sword augments sort of things. You know, where they have a positive and they have a negative. Shit. I knew that was coming. But you'll notice that all the ones outside of Not Whole Island, they have a positive and a negative. Whereas the Not Whole Island ones, they actually have the possibility of being all positive. Oh, dang it. There we go. So, gun. So, I believe that Not Whole Island, again, was also used to patch an earlier decision. I've actually been doing pretty well with my views. I think I've been averaging at about 5 every single stream. Thank you again for hanging out with me, guys. I really do appreciate it. I can't believe that I'm actually somehow managing to do something that causes people to want to hang out with me on my video games. Just be a big pain in the buttons, right? Alright. There we go. I feel like that's an excessive number of doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't need that many. I feel like they could do without at least 2 or 3 of them. And that deactivates that other wind thing. It's kind of like a butthole. Wind's just coming out of it. It's a hole. The wind's coming out of. So it's basically a butthole, and so are you. You're kind of like a butthole. Please. Yeah, that's the one drawback with the guns, is that it seems to lock on when I don't expect it to lock on, so I end up screwing up the lock on. And the helmet. So that actually means we now have the entire ensemble. should wear it at least a little bit, right? I like this outfit though. And I can't wear both. Get out of the way. I don't actually like the trolls, fighting trolls, because they're a big pain in the butt. They're not that hard, but they take forever. And Ranger tends to get hurt a lot while I'm fighting them. He's an asshole, and he likes to hit my dog. Look, you're kicking the shit out of my dog. Now I'm gonna have to kill you. I mean, if you're kicking the shit out of me, that's fair enough. I mean, we're fighting, it's gonna happen. There's no reason why you need to hit my dog. Ranger. But you'll see that when I ate that pie, that little icon showing fat over it, because certain foods, they increase your fat rating, so they literally make you fatter. So that's where the skinny potion comes from. And I like this. I feel like it'd be pretty awesome to have this as like a background image. Here is the third and final totem, the ice totem. And of course he looks like Father Christmas, even though Christmas doesn't exist in this world. Could you imagine that? A world without Christmas. Alright, so a little tiny bit of a spoiler. Things aren't going to work out the same way as they did the other two times when we returned to Totem. I'm really going to fight a Banshee. You know what? I want to put on my full Not All Night outfit. I wanted to do it at some point. Might as well do it now. So this is the entire outfit. We completed it. So it comes with headgear, coat, shirt, hands, lower body, feet, and a mask, I think. No, there is no mask, sorry. So technically I can wear a mask. Oh, no I cannot. That sucks. Anyway, that's it. It's a bit hard to tell the difference, but that bit covering his belly is his shirt, I think. No, it's not. I thought. Nope, I'm wrong. It's not. Anyway, this is the complete outfit. I think this might have also sort of been to try and make amends for the fact that they didn't in the game either. Because, like I've mentioned in past episodes, one of the biggest gripes people have with this game is that there's no armor in this game. Your clothing doesn't add damage resistance or whatever to your character, so there's no practical use for it. Like I said, that's one of the good things about this game, I think, because it means you can literally wear whatever you want. You can kill monsters in a bodice if you want to. Does not matter, you can wear whatever clothing you want and you don't have to worry about any drawbacks. So remember there was actually something that Peter Molyneux actually mentioned in Fable 3. They didn't manage to fix it, but it was an issue that they mentioned, that every game always has a master weapon that everyone always ends up getting, so it always ends up being the same. No, whereas allowing you to wear whatever you want allows everyone to, you know, not have to worry about losing power, but still being able to look however they want. And, I mean, I noticed a lot of games, they actually allow you to have a cosmetic upgrade.
Amazing.
Oh, sorry. They allow you to have a cosmetic upgrade while also having a
I'd love
physical
to have
upgrade.
an autograph. I'm a big fan.
Gather round, gather round. Thanks to me, your beloved leader, the weather chamber shall soon open again. And here comes my trusted assistant. He carried out my instructions rather well and deserves a big hand. Now, to avoid any future problems, only I and my assistant will have access to the weather chamber. All I will require is a small monthly fee from each of you as I undertake this strenuous guardianship.
Well, if that's how you treat your
You
fans,
really do have the
forget
heart
it.
of a lion, don't you?
Yeah, boo!
Ooh, you make me tingly.
No, there's no need for a
Why
violent
am I getting
upheaval.
flirted with while this
I
is
am
going
your
on?
chieftain, and this is a very reasonable demand.
The only reasonable demand is for you to hand control of the weather to us, to the people. And I'm sure this brave adventurer agrees.
Who does your hair? Looks great.
Have you forgotten who I am? All that I have done for you? This hero stands firmly by my side, and that is all there is to it. Don't do anything stupid now. Work with me, and there's 10,000 gold pieces in it for you.
Are you really going to help this tyrant exploit us like that? Join the people. Share the power with us. We will flourish, and you'll be in our hearts forever.
Okay, so he's offering me 10,000 gold pieces. I feel like that's kind of like the 300,000 gold I have.
Hey!
You're not stupid. You know where the power lies.
You don't
Well, it lies
deserve
wherever
that
I
power.
choose it.
You've pushed
choose
us
the
around
lies,
long
then.
enough.
Yeah, fuck you, I'm giving it
And
to
who's
them.
going to lead them if not me? You, mere shopkeeper.
I've never been so excited.
You bloody fool. You dare turn your back on me? You'll pay for this. One day you will pay for this.
I mean, the entire game you've kind of
Lead us.
proved that you're kind of
You
useless.
have no
so I'm
idea
not
how
really
much
afraid
this
of you,
means to
honest.
everyone on the island. We can never thank you enough.
You are now famous enough to use the kiss my ass expression.
I feel like that's the best. The best achievement we can tell people to kiss our ass. You have retained control of the weather where it belongs with the people. You not only have their undying gratitude, you can now enter the weather chamber at any time to make it snow, rain, or flood with sunshine. Ah.
You and your deeds are the talk of Bloodstone. If nothing else, you will have piqued Weaver's curiosity.
Alright, so technically we can actually continue the main storyline now, but I'll address the other smaller quests first. I'll show you the weather chamber, since we're here. I don't think I'll screw around with the weather though. Alright, so now we can choose to activate any one of the three that we want. I mean, obviously you can't use the totem that's currently in effect, so the snow totem's already in effect, so we can't use it. But we can use the storm totem, or we can use the sun totem, and that basically allows you to access the rest of the dig spots, the rest of the dive spots, the rest of the treasure chests. And I still kind of like this one because it makes everything look like a pirate port, or a seaport.
Give your brain a treat. Brave Lionheart.
I mean, technically all they need to do is bore a hole through that mountainside there and put like a water tunnel, and they could have turn this into a shipyard. Excuse me.
I wish all my customers were like you.
Nope, you still got shit. Nothing that I care about. I will sell you this, and I'll sell you this.
I should make
And
a
I'll
profit
sell
on
you
that.
this, because these are actually the weapons that I think I got from
Anything else to sell?
the
I should
Spire.
make
I
a
don't think I
profit
sold
on
them
that.
yet. I actually just thought of a stream feature that I wanted to evolve. I don't know. Thought it was there, but I can't find it. And I might try to find it when I go for the first break. Anyway, that's what you get for achieving the end of Knottenhole Island. So now we have access to the best weapon store in the game, and we can change
Hello, Lionheart.
Knottenhole Island's weather in any way we want. Unfortunately, there's no way to have like a middle ground weather where you activate two of them at the same time, and you have like a middle ground weather. It's always
These are good
an
times to
extreme.
be a shopkeeper. No one I'd rather serve than you.
Yep, 366,000 gold. So I feel like I made a good decision there. Imagine this. Imagine buying a potion specifically to make yourself fatter. What better way to put on some weight without tasting any delicious? I mean, literally, you could just eat a bunch of food and you'd get the same effect. There should be... Huh. That kinda sucks.
Ooh, you make me tingly.
Why do you automatically walk up to somebody and say that to them? So I think the only building that we can't buy is the chieftain's house. Seems kind of weird because I think he's actually been effectively banished from Knothole Island. Oh, also one other thing, because I don't think you actually get a store unlock. Because you unlock the cosmetics place for the first totem, and then you unlock the weaponsmith or the stonecutter for the second totem. But I don't think that there's a third one. But you do unlock all of Jessica's inventory.
Wow! Gordon actually did it.
Yeah, I know, you said that last time.
To the island. You're the
No,
first
well, I
outsider
mean, yeah,
in months to
technically
step
I am,
into
but
the
I've
box
done
of
this
secrets,
before already.
where every item is a mystery and every purchase a surprise. Thanks to you, I've been able to restock my shelves, although there are still
There
some
shouldn't
things
be.
missing. You never know what you might find, though. You'll notice each package has a note telling you what exotic item you need to trade for it. The rules are on the sign anyway. Have fun!
Yeah, no, so I guess her dialogue didn't load properly. I didn't buy another one of those, that's good. So I think I probably will get these at some point too. Oh no, I think about, can I get Crucible peanuts? Because I think Crucible peanuts are the shitty peanuts. I think they're 1-star peanuts. I actually just remembered what this weapon is. Just so you know, that description, it's a pun. Oh, yeah. Is this the... Yep, it's the biker outfit. The Black Wheel Gang were feared for their powers of necromancy, though in truth this was just a myth created by an older generation who did not care for the leather-intensive fashion and catchy rebellious songs.
I believe that's the outfit worn by members of the Black Wheel Gang. They were a roaming group of necromantic warriors who sang a cappella lullabies during battle.
Is it ass? Is it a space capella? I thought it was one word. Also, I did say ass. I should remember I got told off in school for saying ass. Saying ass when I should have said ass, but oh, that sounds stupid to me. Where are we here? I definitely think we need to equip that. Yeah, there's no glove, there's no shirt, it's just coat, pants and boots and glasses. So the solar shielding spectacles, that's actually a part to this outfit. So you get that automatically. But that means it only has 4 parts to it. I've got enough money where I can buy most of this stuff. I already got it. You're behind the times, miss. I can buy a diamond pretty easily. I can buy the pure experience extract from the potion store.
Need any assistance?
What time is it? Really? Really? Really?
You know, I
You had to be arseholes about it. You had to be arseholes.
Make it with razor blades anymore, thank goodness.
Have you been coming here long?
Do you have the wits to outsmart Keystone? I started drinking when I was
I
12.
should check out one of the game. I think I said I was going to do one of the
Mostly because I
Gamma
got this
games
nasty
at some
neck
point.
injury from falling down so much.
Yeah, okay, so
What I
that's
find
pretty
yeah,
good.
is that there's not much glass. It's sad, really, isn't it?
I'm hoping that everything will be open because I tried to. If I'm going to sleep, to move up time so that the stores are open. I try to make it so that when I wake up, it's a bit beyond the opening time. Because if it's before the opening time, it can actually cause things to take a little bit longer because the NPCs will spawn in awake at their homes and then they have to walk all the way to their stores. And if they get stuck or lost along the way, it could take longer. So like the alchemist there, he's busy fawning over me instead of going towards his store, so now he's walking off in that direction. When he should be coming over here and opening up his store.
I'm a really big fan. Can you give me an
I don't
autograph?
have an autograph, but you can have this. I'm sorry. I could sign that for you if you want.
What do you think you're doing giving my daughter
Did you see that?
So nice. If I could get
And why the hell did, out of all the people who could have, whose door she could have been,
please.
why the hell was it you?
I'm pleased to
Buy those.
That's a good buy.
I need a diamond.
Oh, you won't regret buying that.
Alright, so
I'm so happy. I feel like dancing.
the autograph cards, it's literally just, you have to have a specific item in your inventory. You just give it to them.
There's some gold to be made in town with some of the recent shortages.
I think it might be... I bought 3 of them.
Brilliant.
Did I not buy 3 of them? No, I did not. I only bought 1 of them.
Oh, you won't regret buying that.
Thank you. Here you go. I will give you one now. There's your autograph card.
Be great. Go on.
The shops are now opening.
Yep, here we go. Take forever and ever.
Get your purses ready.
Yeah, see
The
how everybody's
shops are
starting to hate me
open for
because
business.
because of where I have the rent prices at. Also, you notice how the alchemist, I think he literally walked from the bar to his house, and now an hour later he's going to work. So he got pissed, went home for an hour's sleep, and then went to work. Apparently people actually do that. I just don't know how you managed to do it. Excuse me.
You're my
Give
favorite
me...
customer.
Do you not have them? Why do you not have them?
That's a fine item. Come back.
Well,
There
since you
you
don't have them.
Come back anytime. That's a fine item. Come back anytime. There you go. There you go. Come back anytime. There you go. How's the landlording business?
It's good, you're paying your rent. And I'm getting money off of you for doing nothing. It's pretty awesome. But I need to get that shit fixed so that I'm not overcharging everyone. Unfortunately, you have to go back into the menu every single time you want to use a potion. There's no use this potion all at once. Which I mean, would have been nice if that was the thing. But Louis, the way this game works is that if you want to, you can just earn a bunch of goddamn money all at once and just start buying potions to make your character stronger. So because I have shit tons of money, I can just buy experience. Apparently this makes me more attractive for some reason. Do I see a golden... I did, look at that shit. What the... She has a favourite expression that's drinking potions? I have never seen that. So what, they have favourites that aren't shown?
Yeah, good. That's good.
What the hell? So even after all those potions, I don't have enough to buy another skill upgrade. After all that.
Oh,
Ugh.
very nice indeed.
Alright, store owner, book store owner, where are you?
Punish your friends and relatives with a lifelike instant image. It's betwazzling.
Oh really, you picking up goddamn Barnum's
My
vocabulary?
big brother says role-playing is for children.
Look at you all with those big ugly faces. You're supposed to make people feel safe. You'd think you'd get a decent wage being a guard. That's what I thought. Ah,
Seriously mate, how the hell are you that tall?
excellent.
No one can catch me.
What the hell is
You
wrong with it?
are an upstanding citizen. Hope you're enjoying the safety of our streets.
I mean, I don't think it's ever
Not
mentioned
bad.
that this
Not
guy's
bad.
a hero, but he's...
Yeah.
I mean, you remember, the Derek used to be this tall, and then when you see him again, years later, he's this tall. He literally grew a foot,
I
despite
trust
being
you're doing well.
apparently a fully grown adult. Where the hell is the bookstore owner? Where the hell are you, mate?
Looking good.
See, this is the reason why I like to try and skip ahead past the times that the store's open.
Wait, he's talking in my head.
Come on, but you can't catch me.
Hurry up, you...
It's not easy being a monster hunter, but I have to track down.
Move, you bastard. You're gonna have to have been the... You have to be the bookstore
Good to
owner.
see ya.
Would you get in the goddamn store?
Always nice to see you.
Move. Move your ass. There you go. Okay, that'll count. That's good enough. Yep,
Always
we
a
need
pleasure
that.
to see. Enjoy.
No, we don't. Oh, we have this one finally.
You've bought up.
Don't know if we have
I
these. I'll buy
hope it brings
those.
you great happiness. I hope.
That.
Enjoy.
That. Yeah, no, I think we're mostly covered. Right. Yeah, see, we can do it for Ranger, but we can't do it for ourselves. Also, apparently my goodness should actually be... Alright, so we're close, because a quick, easy check to see where you're standing is to look at Ranger, because you can see that he's now got a golden coat. That means that I'm good. I may not be perfectly good, but I'm mostly good. He actually has a regular. He has the regular brown coat when you're average, and he has a dark coat when you're evil.
I'm too fast. Gorge yourself on that.
Don't be up. I hope I can help you today, friend. And you've bought a fine item. I hope it brings you great happiness.
Alright, bye, mate. Yeah, I don't know where the heck to buy Crucible Peanuts, because if I'm right and it's a 1-star food item, it's not going to be available here in Bowerstone.
We should spend more time.
No better shopping in all
Right.
Bowerstone.
I actually don't even remember this being here.
Yeah.
Because if anyone's going to sell it, it'd be him.
I'm happy to serve.
And see, he doesn't sell them. So the only place that I can think of that might
Can
sell
I
it
help you?
It's a lesson. Smashing. Can't wait to get.
because it would require a region that has lower economy. So, for example, Bowerstone Market is at 3, but so is Bloodstone, and that's the place that I was thinking of. See, and I need a place that has merchants, that place like people who will sell me these food items.
This is so brilliant. For the most
Anyway, since we're here, I actually should probably go to what am I thinking of? Yeah, this one. Yep.
never said anyone.
Don't worry, I got it. So I'll go address that demon door that wanted me to become corrupted in the first place. And I think we'll get attacked.
It is now officially
I should not be able to hear you from that far away, mate. Oh, weird place for you to shut the ears. Alright, so basically what just happened there is that a bunch of assassins just jumped down on us, and they're supposed to have told us that someone apparently has put it under contract on us. And we found this on one of the bodies, a rough sketch of what could be some veal or maybe a flower. And I think that prompts the start of a new quest. It might. No, it doesn't look like it does. But it is technically the first leg in a quest. Because apparently, someone, we don't have no idea who it could be, apparently someone has put a contract in. So now the Assassin's Guild, they're actually assassins, they apparently now want us dead. Could have shot you, I had plenty of time to shoot you, but for some reason I couldn't get the goddamn reticle onto you, but whatever. Now where the hell's that demon door? I thought it was over here. That was, no, actually it is further down. I just remembered where it is, and it's not where I initially thought it was. Oh heck, shit. Where? Oh, here's the direction I'm going. This way. Oh, okay. I do have enough keys. I didn't think I would have. I don't remember collecting anymore. Although I do tend to collect all of them just in passing. And then eventually I get to the point where I say, okay, I've found all the locations I can...
You have turned depravity into an art. You are corruption personified. Enter, enter. Your reward awaits.
I don't remember what this reward is. Apparently the prompt doesn't want to show up. There we go. Oh no, it might be money. I don't remember. I just remembered another location that I think is a demon door location in this game, but I don't remember which one it is. I think it might be the last one. I think this might be a legit. I'm not certain though. Oh, it is. It's Calavera. I thought this was the... Oh no, I was thinking of something else. I thought this was the reward for beating the Crucible, but no, that's something else. It was first wielded by Viperous, a half-warrior, half-witch whose beauty was equalled only by her strength and her wrath. Men worshipped her, and she led many of them into some of the most savage battles Albion has ever witnessed. So yeah, it's a mace. It's nothing too special. Also, for some reason, they decided to put a door here that we can't open. Because I don't think that there's any flit switches or anything in this area. There's another door that we can't open for some reason. Anyway, now that we have gotten this demon door, we can return to Bowerstone Town Square and reset back to normal all those businesses that I was cranking up really high. Well, no, we'll actually set them back to minus where I had them. That's why I'm not normal.
What can I do for you today?
Let's send that
Hey there,
back. We'll put them down at minus 60. And we'll... I wonder if he's restocked.
Good to have you back.
I don't think it was enriched, was it?
That's a fine... There you go. Come back. There you go.
So I'm basically giving the person who owns this house their rent for free, so I'm not charging them at all. That's nice of
All
me.
day. If I had nothing better to do.
Now the stores, you can't set them at minus 100 because like, obviously the store has to make some money so that the employee can get paid.
Lionheart.
Oh, I completely forgot about something. Holy shit, I can't believe I went all this time and I forgot that I can actually go up here. Because there's actually a silver key up here, I think. And there's a dig spot over here, I think it is. You might notice that if Ranger says that there's a dig spot in an area that's covered in grass, he'll typically pick a spot that has just bare dirt.
We can go somewhere private and you can show me how you swing that.
No, thank you, sir. I am the married. And I feel like it would go against my marriage vows to do the thing known as sex with anybody else. Excuse me, you're in the way.
Enjoy your shopping experience.
So I'll still make plenty of money even by setting everything low. Because really I'm only setting the ones in the town square low. Everything else it's all sort of normal. So I think... Because I remember that there's 2 titles that you can get that are attached to how much property you own. I think once you buy Fairfax Castle, because you can't actually buy it right now, but I believe that once you buy Fairfax Castle you get Mayor? I'm trying to remember it because basically you get one of the titles for buying Fairfax Castle and then you get another title for owning most of the properties in the game. And I don't remember which one's which. See, this is why I was saying you should put
I hear it coming.
most of your money into real estate in this game, because while you're off doing quests, while you're off playing the rest of the game, any of the houses that you own, they'll be making you money. You know, you go off, you do maybe 2 or 3 quests, and before you know it, an hour's passed by and you've gained 100,000 gold. It also gives you plenty of capital to work with when you're, if you decide to make use of the, no, I don't care enough to bother getting that gift. And it gives you more capital to work with when you're trying to do the weapon selling trick that I showed you. I mean, at 300,000 gold, I've got more than enough to buy every single property here in Bowerstone Town Square. Yes, Ranger, where is it? Ah, this dig spot that I tried to get earlier in the game, but you didn't know it was there. I mean, I think technically, if I know that a location, an exact pinpoint spot has a dig spot, I can dig it up myself. The problem is you have to have it pretty much pinpoint, so you have to know exactly where it is. Vestry Manor. I think that's usually the house that I tend to try and pick for my player home. But unfortunately it apparently kind of sucks. Yes, Ranger. Where's this dig spot? Where is it? Come on, boy. There you go.
Shops closed until tomorrow. It's closing time for all
Wow.
shops.
Never seen a beard like that.
Have you not seen a big bloody beard
9
before?
years old.
I feel like they're not that... Oh, actually, I'm trying to think. How many characters in this game actually have man-bib beards? I don't think many of them do, if any of them. So I guess that proves me wrong. What, up here? You can usually get a general idea of where they probably are. And it tells you that there's one around.
It'd be so nice if I could get an autograph off you.
You're not going to
This
put
is
the
the best
prices up,
present
are you?
ever. I'll treasure your autograph always.
What are you giving my daughter?
An autograph, because apparently she likes me more than you. Which is a horrible thing to say.
Incredible. I'm so happy.
And it's probably
I feel
very,
like
very untrue.
dancing.
I hate being lonely. Don't you?
Oh, you should probably go find a husband, mate. Because I'm already married. I feel like it was an interesting decision to basically pigeonhole your character into getting married like that. If you want to play a good character, you basically pigeonhole them into getting married. Or her, him or her, depending on the gender of hero you decide to play. Because I believe that is actually the title, regardless of gender. Hero in this game, it's a unisex title. It applies to both male and female, or it applies regardless of gender.
Hey there, champ.
No man can catch me. Valkyrie.
Where are you, Ranger? Where are you, mate? I don't see you. I don't know where you are. Oh, there you are. He's up there. could make yourself a little bit more obvious.
I was thinking of getting a nice big tattoo. I mean, like, enormous.
But anyway, we've actually now got Ranger at his tippy toppest of treasure hunting abilities. So if there's something hidden in the ground, he will find it. Because before, when he's at 1 star or 2 star, he may not know that something's there, even if it is there. Alright, I have to scare the hell out of this family. Because there's actually a gargoyle right there. Nope, nobody's really around. Just leave. Just shot a gun in somebody's house.
So wonderful.
I feel like that would be a crime. That would even... Apparently it's not. What? I have to wonder, what exact mindset does a person have to be in where they will not give a present to somebody no matter how much that person loves that other person, but they will give them a present if they hate that person enough. I always felt like buying this house was kind of a unique moment because this is basically where Sparrow and Rose were basically living. Because remember, this is exactly where their little ramshackle hut was when they were kids. So this house is basically right on that plot of land. It really is kind of a strange feeling revisiting areas in the game later on. See how they've changed. Yeah, it's almost unrecognizable at times. Remember, I think it was here that Sparrow and Rose talked to Arthur. She told him to piss off. Then it was here that Murgo had his caravan. And where we met Teresa, she was standing right here. And then Derek was standing over here doing his godly thing, and then Monty and Belinda, they were in that house there.
I have to go.
Unless you really know it for certain, it's a bit hard to really recognise it.
Nothing gives you a kick like a nice potion. Can I buy some?
Oh, God damn it, Ranger.
Westcliff
Come
is
here, boy,
usually
come
a
up
good
here.
place for that.
Right. Where are ya?
Do you own many
Yes, I do.
houses,
Thank
then?
you for asking. Come in here. Ranger. No, come this way.
I'll have to ask you to leave. You must have somewhere else to go. This isn't a boarding house. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
I mean, technically it's my house, so... I mean, although just because I'm the landlord does not give me the right to be on the land without the permission of the tenants. I do agree with that, because every single house that I've lived in, it's actually been rented.
You really do have the heart.
Don't mean to be rude, but I have to go.
Yeah, and that's always been part of the agreement, that despite the fact that this house, the house that I'm sitting in right now, it's actually a townhouse, but it's technically a house. Despite the fact that the property that I'm in technically belongs to somebody else, and we're paying them rent to live there, part of the rental agreement is that They can't just wander in whenever they want. They can't just turn up on the property whenever they want. That's a right that they've forfeited in order to claim the rent money. No, they have to give head. I mean, they're well within their rights to make an inspection, but they have to give you a heads up. They have to set a date, all that sort of stuff. They can't just walk into the house and go, "Hey, this is my house. I'm allowed to stay here if I want to." And the tenants are well in their rights to kick the homeowner out. I actually don't know what the rules are for the homeowner to kick the tenants out, though. Because part of me is thinking that the tenants, as long as the tenants take good care of the house, they can't be kicked out. Regardless of the reason, even if it's a social reason, like the homeowner just doesn't like the tenants. If the tenants take good care of the house, I think the tenants might actually still be entitled to stay there. I actually entirely forgot that silver key was there. But you might remember this warehouse. This is the warehouse where we got to use our toy gun. We shot the beetles that were hanging out on the ceiling. Alpha was looking in the window at us. If you actually, I think if you play the evil quest line of things, you actually meet Arthur again. But if you decide to be a good person, I think he ends up either getting lynched or just kicked out or something like that. I like how the monk outfit is just me putting a pair of gloves on. Actually, I'm wondering something. I think you can't actually apply dye colours to the Not Whole Night outfit, but I might be wrong. Yeah, no, I'm right, you can't. Which is a little bit of a disappointment, I think. I feel like you should be able to. You can make like a black knight armor or something like that. And you might remember this is where Magpie was. This is where his little setup was, and then Pete and what's her name? Pete and his female friend.
You
They
a
were
good
here.
dog. I'm so humbled by your stately presence. I want to cry diamonds and throw them at your feet.
You don't need to give me money, mate. I've got plenty of it. Alright, so we're not gonna buy this just in case we need to make use of the little trick again.
How does renting houses compare with going
Renting houses definitely get you more money. It's much easier. Actually, now that I think about it, is there we do. We have this quest now. I don't know. I think we should probably just go down in order, right? But I mean, I can also kind of just do things in whatever way I want, really. I'll do this one. So this actually goes into the Bowerstone Cemetery. So the cemetery is actually one of the locations that has one of the fewest amount of quests. But you might remember that we saw this location earlier. Much earlier in the game when we were doing that quest with Max and Sam. That's when we unlocked this fast travel location. So I remember I specifically walked up here and said, you know, well, we'll be coming back here later. So I'll unlock this fast travel location now. And now it's paid off. I do like the whole night outfit. It's not very funny, but it's kind of cool. Especially for a character who their appearance doesn't really make up who they are. I kind of see, because like you have a lot of noteworthy characters and their face is like a symbol of who they are. Like for example, Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, their face is very recognizable. But then you get a lot of characters like oh, what's his name from Dead Space. Oh, what's his name? It's in the back. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know what it is. It's not Marker. It's Isaac. Isaac Clarke. There we go. So, for example, his face. It's his mask, for example. Or pretty much any character from any player character from Dark Souls, for example. It always seemed to make sense for them to have like a mask or a helmet up covering their features.
I'm not in. Well, I'm in, but I'm busy. Doing absolutely nothing abnormal.
I really don't believe you, mate.
Still there? Go away. Unless... Yeah. How would you like to assist in this century's most important scientific experiment?
I know what you're doing, mate.
Very, very important stuff.
I feel like you're
All you have to
overselling
do
it a
is
little
collect a few precious bits of corpse.
Grave robbing, huh?
What I meant to say is some totally above-board and non-creepy gathering of various anatomical specimens.
So, grave robbing. Also known as his name's Victor.
Good.
That's a reference.
Good.
In case you didn't get it.
Your first, scientific expedition is to Rockridge. There should be a fine body part hidden away in a cave there. Good luck.
Alright, so this is a very interesting questline that actually brings back...
Aren't you leaving? Think of, science. Science is good.
So this is a very interesting questline, and it actually brings back into existence a character from Fable 1. A character who died, either during Fable 1 or between the events of Fable 1 and Fable 2. I think she technically died within the events of Fable 1. So there's actually, I think, 3 separate quests that actually take us specifically through this cave. 'Cause remember, this is the cave that goes farther through. Oddly enough, it becomes far too relevant in the relatively near future. Alright, go Ranger. But basically all of this is basically venturing to locations we've already been to in the game, but I think accessing new areas of that location. Come on, boy. There you go. So this is pretty much what a lot of the combat has devolved into now. It's just shooting. I think that should. Yeah. Okay. And it is Lady Grey's lower body. So we've actually got the lower half of the former mayor of Bowerstone. On this spot, the witch spotters of Albion did bury the lower limbs of one Lady Grey, formerly Mayor of Bowerstone and certified enchantress and seductress. We lost 2 of our members to surprise hob attacks as we explored the deepest corridors of this cave. The names of these brave men we shall remember always, just as soon as we washed off the hob dung under which we buried a piece of the foul witch. Never shall she rise again. I think I said I've played this game long before I really got too much into Fable 1, so I didn't really realise who the hell it was that we're actually supposed to be resurrecting in this. Some information we're gonna be getting in the next one. That's actually what the Gravekeeper wants to do, resurrect Bowerstone, Lady Grey. And now knowing exactly what Lady Grey did, because I've actually played through enough of Fable 1 to know about that questline and to have finished it. Because this is actually the first time I've played this, done this quest, while actually knowing who Lady Grey is and knowing the full story behind her. Witch spotters note, they don't really give you too much in the way of detail. But I actually remember the very specific location. They actually, like I said, they actually go to locations we've been to, but locations that have an extra area that we haven't been able to access yet. this way. Screw you, breadcrumb trail. Why is this guy so much taller than I am? It's just an empty set of armor, but whoever wore this was taller than me. Does not make sense. Why the hell would they be taller than I am?
Oh, it's her. It's really, really her. I might as well tell you the truth now. I'm not just advancing the cause of science, you see. I'm advancing the cause of love. This is Lady Grey. Well, a bit of her anyway. She lived a long time ago. An awful, barbaric time. And she was the mayor of Bowerstone.
This guy does not know who he's marrying.
Some people, well, they didn't like her very much. Couldn't see what a wonderful person she really was. They called her a witch.
That's because she was a witch.
And, well, they chopped off her head. Then they buried her body in 3 different places. But let's not waste time on such awful tales. The second part of her is hidden in a tomb between Bloodstone and Wraithmarsh. Please find it.
Yeah. Because I remember when I first played this quest, I assumed that she was probably a nice person. Because this was before I played Fable 1, before I knew anything about the character really. I assumed that she'd been wrongfully accused of being a witch, and she'd been killed wrongfully and all that sort of such. But no. Lady Grey was a witch. She got her sister killed so that she could become Mayor of Bowerstone. And then I think canonically she gets exposed by the hero of F4ble. Because I know that you can either choose to expose her or choose to marry her. But either way, the quest line ends up in you becoming Mayor of Bowerstone. Alright, so I think I should want to go to Bloodstone Road. Either way, I think I need to fight a goddamn troll again. Maybe. And you'll actually see that the game actually mentioned Madame the Strangler McGraw's record where he got 7 out of 8 perfect rounds. And you actually get a reward should you manage to get 8 out of 8. And it is a legit. Anyway, we need to come over here and just skip over all that fighting, so we don't really need to worry about it. Twin Blade. You recognise that name? So yeah, it's kind of a blast from the past sort of mission too. I think it would have been pretty awesome. Having Twin Blade come back and because I mean, obviously I can't know for certain. I do reckon that at full power, I reckon the Fable 2 hero could very well be more powerful than the Fable 1 hero. Shoot the thing, please. Now hit it. Hit it. Shoot it. There we go. I should put my spells back. There we go. Because you notice I'm not even using the time control spell anymore. Alright, so I don't think we want to go that way. The way with all the spikes there. But that's advisable. But now... let's... there we go. Shoot that and now the door opens. Oh, I also have to go back and buy Brightwood Farm too, because there's a small quest there as well. It's an unmarked quest, but it's, yeah, it's a quest. Call it a quest. Now, was this the chicken? I think it was either chicken or point and laugh. No, it's chicken. No, I think the chicken shit's actually a thing that you unlock through that chest in the guild cave. And there's this switch down here that I think we need to push after going up there. No, I'm wrong. Did have to push first. Oh, we didn't have to, did we? Maybe we did. Let's not get too wrapped up on the idea whether I was right or wrong. Let's just move forward. I was gonna say, ouch. I was gonna say, I'm fairly certain it's supposed to. Ranger, don't walk into the fire. That would be very stupid. Alright, I only did it once. Ranger. Alright, boy, I did it too. That's not too bad. Right, so that should turn the fire off and open the door. I think there might be another gargoyle or two in this area. Think about it. Ow. No, you didn't hit me. No ow.
Tell me this, how does a rubbish sucker like you stay alive? You must be a right
And he's got no head left. If I remember correctly, these Holloman bosses, basically if you take their heads off, they can't use their electrical magic anymore. Also, you'll notice how he's using the smaller version of the Iron Axe for his weapons. Anyway, this should be the actual tomb itself. And it's just a silver key. I mean, you would think that there'd be something far more fantastic attached to Twinblade's tomb. Instead of just being a reference to him. I mean, I get that they don't want to attach themselves too much to the last game, you know, they want it to be able to stand on its own, so to speak, but still. And remember, he's going to be piecing this thing back together again, bringing it to life, so it's going to look very lovely. You should wash your hands after touching this, of course. Seems like a good way of doing things. So there could be no more fitting location than the tomb of the infamous bearded Twinblade. May their foul, tormented souls be locked forever within these vaults. We salute the fallen witch-spotted comrades who so valiantly fought a horde of Hollomen with nothing but pencils and small notebooks to make. I mean, you'd think that they would have thought to hire some protectors or some shit. But no, they decided to be stupid and cause the deaths far more of their own. I was just thinking though, I wonder how many town guards it would have taken to go through what I just went through. I'd say probably at least 4 or 5, right? And there's nothing else up here. Didn't think so. Oh. Well, I'm glad that that door was over there and it had that blue highlight on it to sort of suggest that maybe that's where the loading screen is, but no. All you have to do is walk towards the door. I think this is where we fought the... Yeah, okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I'm fast traveling anyway, so... Also, isn't it nice that you don't have to worry about enemies being around for you if you want to fast travel, or if you want to sleep, or whatever. Although I don't think that there are ever any enemies around.
I'm in here. Come on in.
Excuse me. I don't know, I'm getting so much yesterday.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. My poor Lady Grey. What did
they
do
killed
to
her
you?
and they cut her head off, then they
At least your
split
parts
her,
ended up
the rest
in
of her
cool,
body
dry
in the middle
places.
there, and then they buried her in 3 different locations. That's
right,
kind of what we're
yes.
doing here, mate.
Thank you so much. You're probably the closest thing I've ever had to a friend. Pathetic, isn't it?
I'll be honest, I'm not
There's
entirely
only
certain
one
I'd
more
want
part
be
of her
friends
left
with
to
you, mate.
find. And it's in a vault somewhere in Fairfax
Considering
Gardens.
What you're doing, and
I'm sure you'll
who
find the
you're
right
resurrecting.
tomb. I'd come with you, but, well, I try not to go out too much. I might run into people.
I mean, I get the whole not being into people socially. I can get down with that. I understand that. I understand being an outcast. But I mean, I kind of draw the line at resurrecting a murderous witch, so... right. So I think I was actually mixing this quest up with another quest that you actually unlock for buying the mana after completing this quest, because you actually get to buy the mana after you've done this quest. Also, I just remembered I bought like, what, 3 books for myself and I didn't use them. Also notice we've still got all those old books that we used to have before, so we still got Thag's journal, for example. Where is it? That, so we can now play dead. This will piss people off. We've got the finger. Oh, we do have it now. Because I remember we picked it up during the spy, but I guess they took it off us again. Remember, this is what I did to the commandant. And we've actually also picked up I think it's the most funny expression that exists in the game. Alright, so this has come back to my place, so I can finally proposition other people to have sex with me. Other people, of course, meaning my wife, Alex. Or my character's wife, I suppose. And suck puppet expression. So I'll just go ahead and show you what this expression is. So that's what it looks like when you fail it. I didn't mean to fail it.
Keep practicing. It's a thing. So there's actually a quest over there as well. Oh, I forgot about this die. I think, was this purple? I don't think it's the regal purple die. I know it is a die. I'm quite positive on that, but I don't remember what one it is. MV green. If you're sensing that strangers aren't sufficiently jealous of your dashing good looks, natural athleticism, superhuman whistling ability, and stupendous modesty, access to this staggeringly expensive die is one more reason for them to secretly hate you. Alright, so I'm not going to bother with the archaeologist over there.
I think we have a mutual understanding.
Because that quest, if you're playing the evil character, it results in you getting a unique gem. If you're playing a good character, it basically just results in you, I think, getting some money or nothing. It's one or the other. Oh yeah, I forgot that this statue plinth was here. That's where the fifth one is. So she'll actually give me money for being ugly.
No one I'd rather serve than you. Thank you for your custom. You have good taste. There's no finer
there
item
another
in
gift
this town.
other than the diamond that I needed? I don't remember what it was. I feel like there was another one.
Some say gold brings happiness, and serving you is an honor.
I hope you enjoy it.
I wish it showed you which ones you've already bought.
Nice doing business with you. It's expensive. You bought the very best.
Where's
You
that
know
one?
what?
Very good.
Always a pleasure to serve you.
Yep. Oh,
You won't regret that.
that's needed
Nice
for
doing
the thing.
business with you.
That's we need that for the
Quite right.
box of cigarettes in Not Whole Island. Alright, so we got that. Didn't actually remember where you were able to get it. I thought. I don't know. I don't know what I thought. Because part of me was saying, hey, it's something you have to find, but then I was thinking, yeah, no, it's probably not an item that there's only one of in the game.
It'd have to be a collectible item, something that you can get multiple of. And if it's an item like that, chances are you can probably buy it somewhere. Why the hell did somebody decide to bury 3 autograph cards? Unsigned. Oh, also, while we're here, I think I might bring this up since we're here. Alright, so, you remember how I mentioned that there are 9 demon doors in the game? And I think I might have also brought this little detail up. So there's a silver key here, by the way. Okay, Reggie. Is there anything else for us to find in here, or are you going to let me sort of segue here properly? So there are 9 total demon doors in the game. And the 9th one is actually this one, here in Castle Fairfax. And it has to specifically be the 9th one because...
And just where do you think you're going? Oh, I know all about you. Think demon doors are your little toys to open as you please. Well, not me. I am the greatest, grandest, and oldest of all doors, and I open to no one. So run along and find another sentient piece of rock to bother.
Mm-hmm. So he actually refuses to open.
Jack of Blades tried to open me once. It was before his dragon phase, but it wouldn't have made any difference.
I like how he just calls it a phase. It's like his angsty teen phase.
Do me a favor and find out what the door in Brightwood's hiding, would you? That stuck-up old sod won't let anyone know what it is. I'm the only one allowed to keep secrets.
Yeah. The door in Brightwood. So basically, he will tell you the rough locations, or the regions at least, of all the other doors that you have not yet opened. And he will not open until you have opened every other door in the game. He has to be the 9th and final door that you open. You will only open once he realizes that he's the only one left. And then he gets lonely. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will open and I'll go hang out with everyone else. Because I remember that's basically what he says, but you know, it kind of seemed like all the other doors, they just sort of go to sleep. But I don't know, maybe they get an opportunity to just sort of do whatever, I guess. You know, they can go to sleep, or they can do whatever they want, really. And I think we open this after coming through this other location. Because I think where we go, we basically go under everything and we come out over there.
Yippee! You're my
Do
favourite,
you
you are.
have... You might... there we go.
Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, it's got it. So that's actually the potion that I need for a box of secrets
Come back
as well.
Hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you for your custom. Come back anytime.
Thank you. Wait, what do you have? I'm kind of hoping that I might run into
More
a
than happy to help, good
generic
friend.
trader like this that sells food items, because I think that they might be a good shot for having Crucible peanuts, because I think usually their quality's
Someone.
a little bit lower.
Pleased to serve you.
I mean, I could get a Master Clockwork rifle.
Oh, I can really recommend this.
Because the big difference between the
you just
rifles and the
stole my
pistols is that the pistols have less range, but they're faster. Rifles have more range and they have more power, but they're also slower. like how as soon as we step in, we just hear a gargoyle making fun of us, and he's right there, right within view. Oh. Oh, this is a nice looking place. Hi, Ranger. So there's actually a silver key in this area, and I think there's another dig spot, and there might be another, or it might be another treasure chest. So you're better off finding all that stuff now. By the way, I seem to remember there being a silver key in here somewhere too. Whatever it is, I think it's somewhere in the corners somewhere. There was a silver key in it somewhere. Really? It just gives me for free the potion that I wanted. But at least I can use it. That's a good thing. At least I can use it. Yeah, no, I thought that there was supposed to be a silver key in here. Ranger already found it for me. I'm sorry to take a couple extra minutes or so to have a very good look around the room. I just don't want to end up finding out, oh yeah, no, there was a silver key in there, but you missed it, so now you have to go all the way back here. I think that's the way out. Okay, looks like there isn't one in here. Yeah, pretty demonic looking. And it's ahead. Also, the music, wasn't it an indicator? Not bad looking considering it's 500. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a fair statement. 500 years old. You'd think it would be a skeleton by now. On this spot, the witch spotters of Albion did bury the head of one Lady Grey, formerly Mayor of Bowerstone, so blah 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 blah. How those beautiful glassy eyes stared at us as we condemned them to eternity in this hallowed underground chamber that she had the temerity to name after herself. Unnerving clicking sounds echo all around us, and the sand seems to rise with life. Dear Ava, I hope it's not beetles. It is beetles! It's like the most menacing, most dangerous enemy in the entire game, beetles. For some reason they only trigger after we open the booby trapped. You can see that. There's really a single enemy in this entire game that really frightening. Which, I mean, I suppose it's kind of understandable considering a lot of this game's supposed to be kind of like Monty Python sort of humour. And they try to lean into that even more with F4ble. Thank you. I don't know what the exact maybe this is the key that I was thinking of. I don't know what exactly the requirements are for getting will experience for using the time control thing. I think it might just be killing them while they're under the effects of time control, I guess. I know I've never really used it primarily for gaining will experience. Never really thought about it. But nothing too complicated. And like I said, we come out here. I feel like that's always kind of a bit lackluster when you see a chest inside a restricted area. You finally get into that restricted area and it's money. It's something as generic as money. I mean, I am kind of a thousandaire there. I kind of don't really have to worry about money so much.
Excellent!
He's not going to have... I don't know why I bothered, because he's not going to have the 3-slot clockwork pistol.
Words fail to express how...
Anyway, we'll fast travel. Because this is the last leg of the quest. We're almost done. Oh. My body's still bloody kicking my ass from all the work.
I'm down in the basement. Everything's ready.
All my sore muscles. Because I'm still trying to lose some goddamn weight. And so I'm doing a little bit of weightlifting to try and help burn some of this weight, and my body's kicking my ass for it. Speaking of bodybuilding, this guy's building an actual body.
I never thought this
Also,
day
he knows
would
how the
come.
head's
My
already there
sweet
before he walks
lady.
over.
You must think I'm some sort of pervert. A real creep.
I mean, it is a little strange.
Well, I've been in Lady Grey for so many years. Ever since I found a picture of her. She's been the one woman I could talk to. The one woman who wouldn't turn away from me in disgust.
Also, remember she was an enchantress when she was alive, so I guess perhaps part of her magic.
And now you're wondering how
translated
such
to
an
the photo.
amazing creature could ever love someone like me.
He's cheating, that's how.
You see, this procedure, it's not just about reanimating dead tissue. It's also a love spell.
He's meddling with her mind.
Oh, we'll be so happy. I'll take care of her forever, just like she deserves. Stand back! It's time!
Yeah, no, I'll just stand right here, thank you. And ta-da! She's back and she's attractive. Huh?
She's alive. Oh,
Looks a little bit different,
my
doesn't she?
sweet lady. How do you feel?
You get some sun, woman.
You brought me back. You are magnificent.
Okay, apparently she's...
Well, you know, actually, it was me
no,
who...
the love spell's working on me,
I have been
not
asleep
him.
so long. But now I am ready to live again, and to love for the first time. You are so perfect.
Oh no! The love spell makes her fall in love with the first person she... You've got to go. Now!
Alright, so we can choose to spoil his last chance at love, or we can choose to leave.
I thought my heart had died long before I did. But it beats
If we hang
now
around for the next
you.
30 seconds, we'll actually have an undead girlfriend.
Come on, you have to leave. Please! She and I are meant for each other.
Alright, fine.
I know it!
There's something about your eyes.
Because if we actually don't leave and actually get her as a girlfriend, Victor will actually kill himself over it, because we'll have spoiled his last chance at love.
Please go!
Oh, I hadn't noticed you before. Odd little man. And yet, I find you strangely alluring.
My sweet lady, I promise to take care of you. Always.
So yeah, that's the final fate of Lady Grey, I guess. I mean, I suppose she gets brought back and then she probably dies from old age eventually at some point. You aided the course of true, slightly unorthodox love, and Happy Couple has eloped. Looks like the mansion is up for sale now. Because I don't think that Lady Grey makes it into Fable 3. Which, oh no, I kind of, now knowing her and such, I kind of expected that she would have. And I think once again I've actually screwed myself because I think it requires like 250 or 150 or something. Oh, no, 100,000, I'm fine. Note, this is a unique building. Once you buy it, you will not be able to sell it. And I actually don't know whether you can even rent it out technically either. Anyway, we've got the Gravekeeper's key and a note. Dear occupier, I hope you find this more happiness in this house than I did. It was far too large and empty for a lonely soul such as I, and yet I do have fond memories at the place. It was here that I discovered all my grandfather's secrets and continued his experiments, even when they touched upon matters perhaps left alone. I closed the key to my grandfather's scrapyard nearby, though there is little of value to be found. He maybe promised I would never set foot in the crypt there, and I suggest you heed his warning too. Who knows what failed experiments lurk inside? Respectfully, Victor, the Barstone Gravekeeper. And so we've activated a new quest line. And we're poor again, by the way. I like how fit to me 50,000 gold is poor. Anyway, we'll do this quest now too. I don't think that there's anything too amazing at the end of this quest. I mean, it's not like a legendary weapon. I know it's not a legendary weapon or anything like that. I do remember what is at the end, but I don't think there's anything in addition to it. Right, so I think I remember where this location is exactly. And this will actually give us access to the gargoyle that we ran into earlier, back when we were doing the Max and Sam quest line too. Go through here. Hobs? No, the hobs are over here. Yeah, there they are. This is unrelated, I just want to get it. There was another one of those locations that I remembered was there, but I didn't remember what was actually at the location. Anyway, so now we can open this.
You must be a right Johnny
There you are. I still find it funny hearing that bloody exclamation of pain when you shoot their face off. And how freaking delayed it is. I got pink eye. Hold on, I think we've actually been wearing this long enough. Where? Yeah, maybe we can wear that. Hold on. Let's do that first. We'll put that on. What else? And I kind of want to keep that on because it's the only cape that you get in the entire game, from what I remember. It's not too bad, but I mean that's funnier. Yeah, we don't want to keep relying on just the same outfits, because I knew I was going to pick these boots as well. But dang it, I screwed up the hat. There we go. And where is it? Is it at the bottom? There we go. Mask. Also notice how the Lover's Plume gives us a different hairstyle too. Yeah, so it doesn't actually change. This needs to match somewhat. There we go. Just one more thing. Red or dark red? Because I think we had another red, didn't we? Did we have another red? Blonde, dark red. Maybe not. Alright, well, I'll go with this one then. Nope, not that. There we go. Kinda matches, right?
Do not continue down this hallowed path, mortal.
Mate, I'm wearing a corset. There's nothing you can do to me that's going to hurt more. Wait, how do we open that? Oh, wait, no, that's... Oh, okay. I know where that is. That's the way out, I think.
You are walking into your own tomb. Turn back while you can.
I actually don't think that there's all that much that happens with this quest. Mate, do you see what I'm wearing? You really think you're going to be able to scare me off?
Right, so technically you can actually turn back now before you jump down here, because this is your last chance. So now we are locked into our decision. Oh, isn't this nice? It's actually a very unique grave. Or mausoleum. Break those walls back there. We are. Oh wait, yeah, because that's where we go to. Never mind. I'm seeing a pass.
Heed my warnings, mortal. Leave before it is too
Well, actually, I
late.
can't leave anymore, so. Thanks, Randall. He just pushes over. The Stone of Mere Brigothel. One of the most valuable gems in all of Albion. And... well, that sounds fun, doesn't it? Huh. Wow, that's a mess. Wonder what did that. Huh. Anyway, yeah, once you jump down that point that I mentioned earlier, you can't actually progress any further forward without picking up the stone. And now we have to fight something that we haven't had to do before. It's not like we've had to kill hundreds and hundreds of Almen already. Done yet? No. I thought we would have had at least. Yeah, go away. Nope, still not done. Yep, I'll use that shit, thank you. Right, now I think we... Yep, we get to do this kind of cool thing. So, you might recognize this from Gargoyle's Tomb. That's too far away. I'll do it the hard way then. Oh shit. Imagine if you actually had a gun that can't shoot that far, you'd be stuck. And then it goes off and start again. Come on, that should have counted. And now we actually get introduced to a new potential enemy.
Don't you try and ignore me.
Alright, not yet. Right, there we guess. Oh crap! Thank you, Gargoyle, for letting me do Where is he? He's over there. There's a gargoyle in here. Oh, I just shut your mouth, didn't I? You're not very smart. You saw me walk right past you and you could have lived, but no.
Mortal, you have taken the stone of Mir Brogothel, the artifact that binds us to this world, the holy object we have sworn to protect.
Yeah, this guy's pretty tall.
Its removal shall cast us into an unspeakable dimension of pain and bring us everlasting torment. So, you can't have it. Return it to its rightful place, or we shall have no choice but to tear off each of your limbs, one by one, and perform the hollow dance of Sarandorador upon your remains.
So you can choose to attack him, or you can choose to give the gem back. And because we're a nice person...
Please return the stone. We have no wish of performing the dance. You have our unending thanks, mortal. Now we may sleep, with the hope of never again awakening, and never, ever having to perform.
I think you might still be able to remove the safety and attack him, and get the stone back at this point. Not certain. But typically I'll just, yeah, give it back.
Do not look upon me so sadly, fellow corpses. We shall never perform the dance of Siren. What's its name? And that is it. Oh, very well. Perhaps we can dance one more time before we embrace the eternal snooze. Put your dancing shoes on and let's go.
That's not them attacking us. It's just them dancing.
Do I not always bow to your suggestions after all? Yes, I'm looking at you, Gregory. Why can't we use simple names like the Happy Dance or the very large sword? No, it always has to be Urindor this and Balandar that. It disgusts me. So, are we all ready? Then, let the dance commence. No, the right leg goes out first, Adrian, and then the left. You should know that by now. Oh, very good. Yes. Wait, I believe that is your arm, Stuart. Do not shake so vigorously. And so ends the dance of Siren and etc., etc., etc. I, for one, am going to bed now.
I mean, they did mention that the fact that the stone of Mir Brogothel apparently binds them to this world, so you would imagine that if the stone's no longer there, or perhaps I suppose if it was destroyed, they would no longer be bound to the mortal world. You would imagine that they would want to pass on, so to speak. Anyway, so this is that gate that I mentioned earlier, that I remembered earlier. Then upon leaving, not only have you avoided being trampled by the hollow downs of Ursa and Dorandor, you've laid the souls of ancient warriors to rest. So you get renown, and I believe we check our items and gifts. For some reason or another, we still have the stone in our inventory. So you don't actually give it up. I know, maybe it's just worth less or something like that, but yeah, you don't actually end up ever giving it up. I do remember it's somewhere within the game they mention something along the lines of legendary stones or something like that. 3 powerful stones that are unique or something. And I always figured that the stone of Mirbegothel might have been one of them. Because I don't think you ever actually end up collecting all of them or anything like that. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I should remember what I was looking for earlier. Yeah, there it is. I think I figured out how to run predictions as well. But I could only think of like maybe one quest that I could run a prediction on. But I mean, if you guys want me to start running some predictions, I can start seeing about what sort of stuff I could possibly run them on. Because my understanding of the predictions are basically you just... I set a certain question or a certain challenge and you guys decide, is it going to happen this way or is it going to happen that way, and you put you bet channel points on it. If you're right, you get your money back. If you're wrong, you lose it. So it's basically gambling, but it's with channel points. You don't actually put real money towards it. While I think about it, I might... Wait a minute, I don't actually even know if I have enough money for it. I don't think I do. Shit.
Hi, Dad.
Oh,
It's
you're back.
nice to have you back home.
Where have you been this time?
You're the best. You're always spoiling us. I'm the luckiest girl in the world.
Wonderful, sweetheart.
Hello.
I mean, technically I
little
can just do
princess.
this and it should.
I wouldn't trade you for
I mean,
any
the sock
other
puppet.
parent.
Apparently they don't seem to mind that I'm cross-dressing,
Wow.
which is nice.
Yes. Ooh, what is it?
Also, even though you can continue to have
I can't wait to rip
sexual
those clothes
relations
off
with
you,
your
darling.
partner in this game, it is actually impossible for you to have another child at this point in time, I believe. I'll find out.
So strong.
So I figure if...
I can't believe I'm with a hero.
Well, I mean, you are married to me, darling.
Were those some new moves? Either way, I liked it.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's actually possible to have... Yeah, no, I used the nose, you see the nose.
Welcome home. Did you fight any monsters this time?
Probably shouldn't be talking about that in front of my daughter, don't worry about that. But you will eventually unlock the ability to have a second child, I believe. So I think the maximum you can have is 2. Yeah, see, one other thing is that with the sales and the shortages and such, be aware that when you fast travel to a location, the appropriate amount of time will have passed. So, for example, it's going to take me 117 hours. So that's, what, 3-4 days? So by the time I get there, the sale will have been over and done with for a day or a day and a half. Ugh. Yeah. Could do this one as well. Because I'm actually not going to be able to stream for as long as I wanted to. Because I wanted to have like maybe 6, maybe 7 hour stream today, but I've got other stuff that I've got to do, so I'm probably going to have to call in about half an hour, which is why I'm not taking a break. You know, I don't want to end up having like a 3.5 hour stream and spend 15 minutes of it doing nothing.
Yeah.
I lost some teeth last night. Can I gamble with those?
Very lovely maths. It's all going pretty well.
It's the game for hardcore gamblers. Play Keystone before it's banned.
I'll never forget the beginning of that night.
I don't lie. Ah, good to have you back. No. Anyone see?
I saw him. It be true. With me own 2 peepers. I tells ye. Oh, they think old Jack's mad. But he's not. Ah, you there. I have a tale for thee. You'll scarcely credit. Of legends and vast treasures and... my throat is... far too dry to go on.
I mean, I need to buy you a beer, don't I?
2 flowers, one for each ear, of course, into your head, then you'll have rosy thoughts all day.
Well, somebody just vomited, so we need to buy him a beer.
Hope I can help ya.
Get him a gutter beer. So you can buy him any beer. I think it has to be specifically a beer, though. No, it could be nice. Just get him an average beer.
Sensible buy.
It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell ye.
Here's your beer.
Banging on about this loot, right? And all the time I thought he was talking about...
Ah, thank ye. It does me a world of good, that. Now, listen to old Jack's story and be amazed. Aye, there I was, laid down unconscious on the beach, an empty bottle of fire juice in my arms like some high-bosomed maiden, when I beheld his figure by a nearby cave. Captain Dread. So cold-hearted in life was he, I tell ye. He would strike his surname into your soul with nary a look. Why, I ran, swam, and paddled as fast as I could for a restorative brew, but no man here will believe me. You prove me right, won't ye? You prove old Jack ain't telling no tales.
Alright, I think you bullshit me, but we'll find out.
Aye, I knew I could count on ye. You'll find the cave on the coast. But take care. Yes, take care of dreaded Captain Dread.
The greatest hero in Albion history.
Beer ain't the only way to give your life meaning.
Something else. What time is it? It's... okay.
But by then, the dessert had arrived. We must continue our efforts.
No, don't trigger that already, because I'm nowhere near. Because that's for another quest.
If you're gonna waste
They say old Dread
You
had
had to
plenty
get-
of treasure, but not all the
Oh,
gold
thank
in
you.
Samarkand would
I mean,
make
the fact
me
that
go
it's
near that
gold,
cave.
I mean, I know it's technicalities, but
I'll wager you ain't never played a
I
game
figured
like this.
technically you would have saved it up, not gotten up. I mean, I suppose that is getting it. Doesn't really matter. It was nice enough to get me a gift. Should appreciate it. No, thank you, Miss Prostitute. I have no interest in doing the dirty with you.
I've been watching you, and I like what I
am
see.
actually currently married.
Are you related to a tree?
Is there no produce seller? I thought there was supposed to be a produce seller around here. Assassination Society.
How about a little company?
There might be one up here. Oh, here
How
we go.
about a nice time?
Might be one up here. Nope. Go this way. Hold on, Ranger. Come on, it's right there. Fine, I'll walk around.
Animals compared to...
Crucible.
I'll do what I can for you.
Extra salted peanuts. There's no crucible peanuts though. Really? That sucks. Alright, Ranger.
Grub! Grub for your belly!
Duo's a private party.
Yeah, shut up, Toby. We'll do that later. At some point. Yeah, no, Roland, I don't care. Go away.
I've transformed your latest
Go away, Roland. I don't want to talk to you. Stop slowing me down like this.
I can tell by your glazed over eyes you can't shoot straight.
Did I not already get the gargoyle in this area? Oh, right.
some shooting tips, do you? Try keeping your eyes open, you daft git.
I can't believe how great everything is right now.
Alright, Roland, go away, leave me alone.
Oh well, come and find me if you change
I'm
your
not
mind.
going to, leave me alone. Is he in here?
You don't see many famous...
Show me this. How does a rubbish shooter like you stay alive? You must be a right jammy bugger.
Oh, that's a bed there? Oh, that's right, you're over
some
here.
gold already? You've got me all riled up.
Looking forward to
Why do
this.
you hate me? Right, so according to our sister Rose, apparently 500 gold should be about 2 years worth of food.
Well, my oh my. I just can't believe it. I mean, you're so famous and all.
Come a little closer, darling.
No, sorry.
Oh well, come and find me if you
If I
change your
got
mind.
close to April.
Losing time for all shots.
Alright, if I got close to April. That'd be more than that. Because they can eat for a week for 5 gold coins, and I just gave them 100 there. And I just gave him 100 times that, so 100 weeks. Yeah, no, 2 years. Right, almost 2 years. So you can see that silver key there. But we can't reach it, we'll have to do this later.
Cursed be all ye who enter the domain of Captain.
You sound very piratey.
The living ain't welcome in my crew.
Well, I mean, I suppose you could kill me and then I could be in your crew, right? I mean, I suppose that's probably the insinuation that he's going to kill me and then put me in his crew, I guess. And unfortunately, I'm actually immortal.
Drag's treasure will bring ye a watery death.
See, that's the thing. In Fable 1, you're always facing death.
This cave shall be your
And
grave.
now we're fighting a poet, apparently. Because that's the thing about Fable 1 is that you could always end up dying, whereas in Fable 2, you know you can't die. The worst you're going to come out of any dungeon will be that's it. See that guy over there in the far, on the table there? That's Captain Dead there.
Bring me his liver, Hardy.
Hi. Yeah, that's been a while since my last and he just runs away. So somehow or another we're able to shoot ghosts. It doesn't make sense to me. Somehow or another we are able to. It doesn't really make sense that we are able to shoot them. I don't think they ever explain the fact that somehow or another, the fact that they are in incorporeal. Then I suppose if they were incorporeal, they should be able to hit me either. Aha! I beat you all. Quite easily, really.
You're alive one, ain't ya? Well, I be a dead one.
It's not nearly as threatening as you think it is. Oh no, the door is locked. Maybe it's underneath these crates over here. Also, I just realized, you notice the halo above my head? That should mean that I've maxed out my goodness. Nope, not maxed out. But basically means that I'm a pure being, so to speak. That's where the halo is. Remember, it used to bug me when I was a kid. Just having it hanging over my head. Oh, what do you mean it's locked? I know, is it locked now? Well, that seems like a sensible place to have a condom in the nightstand. But you can see the actual big difference in finances that you get from the corrupted prices. Because after I put everything down, you can see that I'm, even after buying all those new properties, I'm still earning less than I was. That's actually exactly what I'm about to do, mate. And we pull this lever, and as the water starts pouring in after about 10 million years. We've now raised the water level. And now we can access the Marianne, which was dead ship, apparently. Hi, Captain Red. Don't tell me. It seems like that's what you try to do at this point. This is not running away now. If he runs away, he has to forfeit his ship, so he's not going to do that. So. Captain Fed should attack us now while all of his crew are trying to fight us. And he's got some distracting us. So apparently he's a hero because he can use the whirlwind spell. This map shows the way to the island where Dredd buried all the loot he accumulated over his nefarious career. Huh. So this is actually the island that Stromby was actually referring to last stream. Anyway, so there's no actual sailing or anything like there is in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You gotta remember I think there's like a 10-year difference between this game and that game. So now that we're at this island, there is actually 10 separate locations across this entire island where Dredd is actually buried treasure. And in order to complete the quest, we need to find all 10. Some of them pretty easy to find, some of them not so easy. And they can show up as treasure chests or as dive spots or as dig spots as well. So they're not all treasure chests. But they all come to 1,500 gold. So if it's a chest or a dive spot or a dig spot with 1,500 gold, it's one of these locations. Anyway, you'll see it up there in the bottom right anyway. And there's also out here. And all the way out here. So you're going to have to search pretty thoroughly if you want to find more. You'll see that the number ticks up before you do the chest. So it comes to 15,000. You know, it doesn't seem like all that much, because apparently this is all the gold that he accumulated that won't buy you a lot of ship upgrades, you know? Yeah, might get you maybe to upgrade your broadside cannons, or maybe the ram. You won't be able to upgrade your crew numbers that much. There, you can see that one up there. Where are you, Beetles? I know you're there. Fine, you don't want to spawn in. You're going to spawn now. Is number 3. I remember there was always one that I kind of would miss half the time. Hoping that doesn't happen. I think I should remember where they all are. If I remember correctly, that one up there on the ledge should actually be the last one. Thank you, camera. Right, so there's one over here, make sure you grab it. Otherwise you'll have to venture all the way back to the beginning of the island again. And then I think there's a couple of dive spots in this area. Also, locations for his treasure. Fairly certain there's at least one. Fairly certain there's at least one. I don't know, the game seems pretty adamant on proving me wrong here. Oh no, no, there's one right there. Imagine a goddamn bug that's big and tough enough to survive a gunshot. To not be put down with one single bullet. Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you played Fallout 3, you might. If you, I don't know, I suppose if, yeah, no. You got the albino rad scorpions, they're pretty goddamn tough. You definitely shoot them a bunch, they don't go down. There's another one, so we're halfway there. So yeah, I got about 10 minutes maybe. So we'll have to finish off with this quest. I'm sure I remember there being something behind these people. Is there? Ah, here we go. Yep, there's one. That might have been the one that I killed. This one. Yeah, oh yeah, I see ya. And a adventure. Your face off. I don't remember, did we need to get 7? I think that there was that many still up there. Thought we were supposed to be at 8 by now. Ah, that's because I missed one. That's why I was short. Because I know that there's one more and then there's that one up on the ledge. Which we're going to be jumping down on in just a second. It's seeing weird how the experience orbs always glitch into the walls and such. 9 out of 10, and yeah, and 10 out of 10. Oh, that's right. The beetles don't trigger until you're up here. Now they're down there. And so after sailing back, after finding all the treasures,
You found the old dead sea dog. Aye, I knew you would, my lad. finished him off for good and stole his ship too.
My ship now.
The Marianne. Never thought I'd see her and count myself living. Aye, you'll be a legend among pirates for this, you will. And you proved Salty Jack ain't gone soft in the head yet. I can go back to my port without fear of ridicule. I thank ye.
Yay! Captain Jed's treasure is yours. What if it's cursed? Don't worry, it's not. So we basically get 15,000 gold and Captain Dread's sword as a trophy. It's not a weapon, unfortunately. I feel like that would have been pretty cool as a legendary cutlass. For some reason, it's not. I don't think. Yeah, positive. You know, because we've got the legendary cleaver. This, it's not a legendary weapon, the legendary hammer and the legendary mace and the legendary... No, this is the legendary cleaver. And the legendary longsword. Ugh. So as much as I wanted to get in an 8-hour stream today, a couple of things that delayed my start today, and a fair few things that are also going to be cutting short my finish time. I'm gonna have to call things there. Hopefully I'll get it started earlier. I think I've got to get